Hello, and welcome to the Herbal Bloom. Stressful days change what many people want to eat. A cold salad may sound perfect at noon and completely unappealing at 7:30 after a long commute, family logistics, and a day of solving problems. Wanting warm, familiar food is not a nutritional failure. Comfort food works through temperature, taste, texture, memory, culture, and the simple fact that eating can be pleasurable. It does not need to be either unhealthy or medicinal. A Dr. Sebi-inspired kitchen can create warm bowls using grains, vegetables, herbs, avocado, nuts, seeds, and appropriate oils, without pretending that the bowl detoxifies stress. Today we are building 5 warm combinations. Each follows the same formula: a substantial carbohydrate source, vegetables, protein, unsaturated fat, flavor, and enough food to feel satisfied. The strict Dr. Sebi list narrows protein choices, so we will be explicit about where flexibility may help. The goal is to create dinner that feels comforting, without relying entirely on highly processed convenience foods or oversized portions eaten while exhausted. At the same time, we are not turning pleasure into a nutrition exam. Stress can influence appetite in different directions. Some people eat more, others lose appetite. Persistent changes in eating, severe anxiety, depression, or weight change deserve individualized care. For tonight, the question is simpler. What warm bowl can you make with ingredients that are already in the kitchen? Bowl 1 is quinoa with zucchini, mushrooms, greens, avocado, hemp seeds, and herbs. Cook the vegetables until soft enough to feel comforting, then add avocado after cooking. Use lime or herbs for brightness. Bowl 2 uses wild rice with sautéed onions, mushrooms, greens, walnuts, sesame seeds, and a simple olive or avocado oil dressing. Wild rice has more chew, which can make the bowl feel substantial. Bowl 3 is amaranth with cooked squash or zucchini, greens, avocado, and seeds. Amaranth has a softer texture and can feel almost like a savory porridge. The texture is useful on days when crunchy food is not appealing. Bowl 4 uses fonio with mixed cooked vegetables, herbs, and walnuts. Fonio cooks quickly, making it practical when dinner starts late. Bowl 5 uses teff as a savory base with greens, mushrooms, avocado, herbs, and seeds. These combinations are inspired by foods found in the current Dr. Sebi guide. They are not the only healthy options. If a strict list leaves protein too low, a flexible plant-forward version may include legumes or soy foods when appropriate and tolerated. The important point is that warmth and comfort do not require nutritional emptiness. A bowl can be soft, savory, satisfying, and still contain vegetables, whole grains, fiber, and unsaturated fats. Make the portion large enough to be dinner, not a symbolic wellness bowl. Now think about stress eating without turning it into a moral problem. A long day can create 2 conditions at once: emotional desire for comfort and genuine physical hunger, because meals were skipped or too small. Before blaming stress, ask when you last ate. If lunch was 5 hours ago and you missed the afternoon snack, dinner hunger may be intense for perfectly understandable reasons. Build the bowl and eat. Do not drink tea first to see if hunger disappears. If you are not very hungry but want the ritual of comfort, a smaller warm bowl may still be appropriate. Food can be enjoyable without being medically necessary. Create a 5-minute transition before cooking. Change clothes, step outside, wash your face, or take a short walk. NCCIH describes relaxation practices, such as slow breathing and focused attention, as ways to encourage the relaxation response. These tools may help some people shift out of work mode, but they do not replace treatment for significant anxiety or depression. Avoid cooking while reading work messages. One reason comfort food becomes chaotic is that the body never receives a clear signal that work has stopped. When the bowl is ready, sit down and eat the first few minutes without a screen if possible. The food does not need to calm your nervous system by itself. The entire context can become a little less stimulating. Flavor is what keeps these bowls from feeling like diet food. Use herbs such as basil, oregano, thyme, dill, or other clearly identified culinary herbs that fit your chosen pattern. Ginger can add warmth. Lime can add acidity and brightness without changing blood pH. Use fat deliberately. Avocado, walnuts, hemp seeds, sesame seeds, olives, olive oil, or avocado oil can make a bowl more satisfying. The American Heart Association recommends choosing unsaturated fat sources in place of saturated fat sources as part of a heart-healthy dietary pattern. Do not assume every fat appearing on an alkaline list is nutritionally equivalent. Coconut oil, for example, is higher in saturated fat than olive or avocado oil. One ingredient does not determine the whole diet, but the overall fat pattern matters. If the bowl is not satisfying, check protein and total energy before adding another herbal product. A strict Dr. Sebi diet can make protein harder to obtain because common legumes and soy foods are excluded. Adaptation may be more sensible than chronic hunger. And keep convenience in the system. Frozen vegetables, prepared whole grains, or other minimally processed foods may make a warm bowl possible on a difficult night. The Dr. Sebi philosophy discourages many processed foods, but evidence-based healthy eating does not require every ingredient to be freshly harvested. Comfort that is practical is more likely to become a healthy routine. Choose 2 bowls for the coming week. Cook 1 grain in advance and keep 2 vegetables ready. When a stressful evening arrives, assemble rather than decide. Pair dinner with water or a simple caffeine-free tea if you enjoy it. Do not build a strong herbal blend to treat stress. Herbs have ingredient-specific evidence and interactions. A warm beverage may support ritual, but it is not a substitute for sleep, adequate food, or mental health care. Notice how you feel after the meal. Comfortably satisfied, still hungry, or overly full. Use that information to change the next portion. You do not need to calculate every nutrient to learn from your own routine. This video is educational and does not replace personalized medical or nutrition care. Diabetes, kidney disease, digestive conditions, allergies, pregnancy, medication use, and eating disorder history can change food choices. Persistent emotional eating accompanied by distress deserves compassionate professional support. The useful part of an alkaline-style comfort bowl is not the claim that it neutralizes your body. It is that whole grains, vegetables, herbs, and unsaturated fats can become a warm meal that competes successfully with the idea that healthy food must always feel restrictive. Comfort and nutrition can share the same bowl. Comment with the warm meal you want after a difficult day, and subscribe to the Herbal Bloom for more practical wellness for women 40 and beyond. You can also make the comfort bowls seasonal. In colder months, use more warm grains, cooked greens, mushrooms, squash, and soups. In warmer months, keep the grain warm but add cooler cucumber, avocado, herbs, or fresh fruit on the side. Comfort is not one temperature or one flavor. For women cooking for a family, create one base bowl and allow toppings to vary. This prevents the person following a Dr. Sebi-inspired pattern from preparing a completely separate dinner. Shared vegetables and grains can sit beside different protein options. Budget matters here too. Specialty grains are useful only when they are affordable and actually eaten. Rotate 1 or 2 rather than stocking every approved option. Walnuts, seeds, avocado, and oils can also add cost, so choose the combination that fits your household. The strongest comfort meal is one you can make again without resentment. If the recipe requires an hour, expensive ingredients, and a sink full of dishes, it may not serve the stressful day it was designed for.